The speed of this is crazy.
Safety first, get down. Thank you very much.
I feel like a firefighter, an amazing one.
We just got taken around on a fire truck, whizzing around the taxiways. Welcome to this YouTube video where I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you a full-on work experience of Gatwick Airport. We went and saw the fire trucks, we went and saw the baggage system, we talk about all the skills required to build a career in the aviation industry. If that sounds like something you want to do, then this video is for you. Let's jump right into it. Let's go. Okay, so this video is going to be a work experience for you, but I want to introduce you to the person behind the camera.
My name is Fauzan. I'm the Student Executive Director at my school, UTC Reading, and I'm also a content creator and a photographer.
Perfect. The reason why Fauzan is actually here is because 2 years ago, Fauzan went and found all the different companies around a local airport of his, clicked on every single one, created a spreadsheet of trying to get work experience. He called them all, has their email addresses, and literally tried to knock on the door, basically hard knocks,
Exactly
trying
that.
to get work experience. Nothing came back at the time, but 2 years later, he told me his story, and he told me he's a content creator, and I'm like, bro, come through.
And we're going to make sure that the work experience that you receive today is way different to what you've received in previous work experiences. We're going to make this as engaging as possible and take all of you along our journey as me and Mo on this journey together.
Absolutely. Let us know in the comments what you want to see, and we'll make it happen. Let's go.
Let's do it.
In the comments, let me know which of these tails is what. If you recognize one of these tails, one of these logos, let me know in the comments. With A, like write down what it is, and then the answer. You have to do it right now, quick. The reason why that's important is because when I used to work at the airfield, basically when you're listening onto the radio and you're trying to maneuver the airfield, they're going to tell you which airline is coming, where the airplane's going to be, and you have to actually be able to look at the plane and know what plane they're talking about and where it's about to go so that you can actually dodge it on the airfield. So you might think, oh, recognizing the name and the logo on the back of an airplane isn't that meaningful. The reality is if you work at the airport and you're driving around on the maneuvering area, it's very important to recognize the logos because then you're going to be able to tell what the radio is talking about, where they're going to go, and how you can dodge the airplanes on the airfield. So we have just finished all the activities in the STEM Center. We're about to get on a minibus. We're about to go airside. That means we're about to go where the planes are. We're going to get to explore two different areas, the airside environment, but also the fire brigade. So we've got firefighters who are going to show us around their part of the airport. These are only the tip of the iceberg, so the things that are happening out there. They're going to give you a flavor of what's to come and what you could potentially be doing at an airport. So let's go.
Hello, my name is Cameron, and today I'm most excited about the airside tour as I feel like it will be a really good experience.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm also excited about doing the airside tour because I've never been airside before and I think it'll be a cool experience.
You ready for your school trip?
I'm ready for the school trip. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right, here we are. We have arrived at our training ground.
This is what we're here for. Oh, the white line. Of course, so we've just been told not to cross the right line. We've got the Hot Wings airplane over here, and this is where all of the firefighters train themselves to fight all the fires, any situation that may occur at London Gatwick.
So there's a reason why this airplane is a combination of so many different aircraft. Is because they can use basically one mock-up of an airplane to practice loads of different scenarios. So number one, obviously, they have like a 7.4 setup. There are not many 7.4s around, but having a big, wide body, they can practice on there. And then if you look at the sides, you have a big engine on the left and you have a smaller engine on the right, so that firefighters can practice on different types of engines. But in addition to that, if we were to come around the side, you'll see this airplane is actually funky in a way that you probably won't expect. But it also has, wait for it. It also has an engine right on the tail over there, because back in the day, lots of airplanes used to have engines on the tail. There were particular aircraft that had them on the tail. Because they operated at Gatwick, they needed a way to practice extinguishing engines that are at the top of the tail. So this aircraft is basically made so they can practice all these various different things. And we're just about to literally light it up so that the firefighters can show us how they put it out. Let's see. All right, okay, talk us through what we just saw.
We did a rolling exercise there, simulated an engine fire, an undercarriage fire and a fuel spill. So yeah, we've rolled in with our monitors which have to 18 bar pressure. They throw up to 80 metres of water, up to 80 metres in distance. Wow. And yeah, we then got sideline off, which is we call a hose that comes off the side of the truck. We call that a sideline. And our firefighters got to attack the engine fire there until basically it's fully extinguished.
Fantastic. So if somebody was interested in becoming a firefighter at the airport, where do they even start a journey like that? Where did your journey start?
Obviously, keeping a lookout on gatwickairport.com for any vacancies that come up in the future. If you want to sort of gain experience in this field, obviously your local council will have their own fire service.
I feel like a firefighter, an amazing one.
This aeroplane is on fire, but it's special because it's not just one type of aeroplane. It looks like a 747 at the front. There's an engine at the back. There's a small little engine on this side, and there's a massive engine on this side. The reason why they have to create aircraft like this for airports is because firefighters can practice loads of different types of airplanes, extinguishing loads of different types of fires all in one place. So they call this Hot Wings, and it's the fire training ground at Gatwick where the firefighters actually practice putting out fires. Now, why am I here? There's a huge group of young people here actually going on work experience, and this work experience day, you can watch an entire behind the scenes of it on my YouTube channel. So click the link upstairs in my bio and you can watch an entire video of behind the scenes at Gatwick Airport in the eyes of these young people, and this is all part of it where they're going to extinguish this aeroplane. Take a look at that. One of the young people are just spraying up, getting a chance to actually spray the hose. They're getting excited. That is amazing. How do you have to stand? Teach me how to stand when you're fighting fire.
You've got pressure kickback with the water.
Yep.
Equal reaction, everything like that. So you need 1 foot bracing back there.
1 foot back. 1 foot pointing where you're looking.
You've got a stable base.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is now taking the force of the water flow, and this is giving you balance.
Okay, nice.
So if you try and do it like this,
Then you're just gonna get
you're going to
pushed.
be pushed back.
Ah.
You're off balance.
That was amazing. We saw a fuel spillage fire and the engine fire, and we saw the firefighters train themselves on how to fight the fires. Now, training is vital here at Gatwick Airport, just off the basis of you never know what's going to happen. Just because you come in with a qualification doesn't mean that 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, whenever a fire may happen, it may be seconds after your job interview. So you need to make sure that you know and you are trained. As you can see over here, our firefighters are teaching these young professionals on how to fight the fires.
Honestly, just enjoying it, having a good time, learning about all the different things that happen at the airport, and just opening our minds to what is possible, you know what I mean?
Exactly that. And we are here to teach these young professionals that they have an amazing, bright future ahead of them.
That's what it's all about. What do you think of today so far?
It's been fun, a lot better than school.
Not better than school?
A lot better.
A lot better than school, yeah. Even Foles, I can appreciate that, but better than school.
Today's been amazing, honestly. The tour so far is amazing. I just had a go at that.
Tell us, how was that? How was that?
At first, I got pushed back a bit, I won't lie. But yeah, it was actually really fun in the end.
It's been good, you know. I also had a go on the hose. It did, same as him, it pushed me back quite a bit, but you have to push forward and do your karate stance, and then you don't get pushed back.
I like the karate stance, yeah. Just get the karate stance.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in aviation for 22 years now, and I think so many people that come into aviation and for whatever reason they end up leaving, but then they end up coming back. I mean, I'm one of those. I left and I came back, and you sort of get that bug for it. There's just no other. There's no environment for it. It's just an exciting place to work. It's something different. No day's the same, you know.
But we've obviously got the water tanks on the right there. The blue lights denote that. Carries 12,500 litres, so we've used approximately 6,000 litres right there.
You can tell just by what lights are on.
Yeah, so we get a visual indication if we are out in an instant, we can see how much media we have left.
Okay.
On the left side, you see the orange lights over there.
What's the orange lights?
That's our foam tank.
Okay.
So because we're an aviation service, we can't put water directly onto combusting aviation fuel because it'll just explode.
Just at a glance, while you're out, if anything's happening, you just look at that and go, yep, or we need backup, and you call more.
Yeah, we either get another tender in and take this one out to replenish, or we plug into a hydrant system.
We're about to get on the fire truck. Let's go. Different variations, so you can get this for like small bits, that's for the huge stuff, and we're gonna get inside. Let's go. Make sure you hold on when you're climbing up. Let's go. All right, ready? Seatbelts on. All aboard.
This is our sirens here. Got different types, whale, yelp.
So which one are we going for?
Stick it on whale for now.
Should we go whale? All right, whale. 3, 2, 1, whale. This is a whale. Meow.
Wow, the speed of this is crazy. Oh, damn. I didn't expect it to be that fast.
It's rapid.
Whoa.
Hold on tight. We're going through a chicane. Let's switch it up. Let's go to Yelp. Yelp now.
These taxiways are very, very heavily maintained. Even the littlest piece are always taken off this taxiway just so that it doesn't get inside airplanes.
Yep, we call that FOD, so foreign object of debris. Can't let any of that stick around, and it means that you can pretty much whiz about.
This is absolutely crazy.
Wow.
Rolling off from table 1 to 3.
All right, excellent. There we go.
Just like an aircraft door opening, except you don't have to push it.
Safety first. Get down. Thank you very much. What an experience. We just got taken around on a fire truck, whizzing around the taxiways. Then we got a chance to see it in action, aim in, jet in water to extinguish these fires. Now, one thing that's really important is these fire grounds are designed to make sure that the airport is ready for anything that might happen, because airports are a dynamic place. You have planes coming in full of people, full of fuel, all this sort of stuff. We need to be ready in case anything happens. So that's why we have rigs like this. That's why we have places like this where firefighters come to train on a weekly basis to make sure that they are ready to tackle anything that might come their way at an airport. And this is a job that you could get. You could be a firefighter at the airport. Why not?
And that was it. That was the fire and rescue team here at London Gatwick. We're getting on the coach and we're heading back to London Gatwick to learn more. How was that experience?
It was really good.
What did you enjoy the most out of all of that?
Quite like the explosion when the water went everywhere.
The explosion where the water went everywhere. Did you feel the heat of the fire?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to London Gatwick.
But if young people watching this wanted to learn more about what Gatwick does, where could they go?
So we produce monthly Learn Live Careers Live broadcasts. So they go out once a month on the Careers Live Gatwick page. And you can join a live chat while you're watching that.
Nice.
So you can find out more. They are half an hour long, so they are really good deep dives into what's happening at Gatwick.
Fantastic. And we'll put the link down below in the description so you can check it out. Okay, so now the next part, we're inside the terminal building. We're going to be explaining the actual check-in process. So we've got experts from the team here at Gatwick. We're going to be explaining to us everything you need to know about the check-in process. So as you can see, this is the check-in area first. Hey, now watch out, right? Don't skip, because first we're going to stay here and then we're going to actually go behind the scenes, behind into the baggage system to see what that looks like from the other side. So if you ever wondered what happens when you put your bag in and it goes behind the wall, we're going to go behind that wall.
Good afternoon, I'm Matt Ham. I'm the Senior Passenger Operations Manager here at Gatwick Airport. And myself and my colleague Andy, we look after both the terminals. So anything to do with a passenger, we deal with as falls under our remit. There are 60 points here. Across the whole airport, we have 262 injection points. This area is the most productive within the whole airport. And out of that 262, only having 60, but this will actually drive 50% of our luggage capacity through the airport. Over the last 7 days, this area here alone, we have dispatched 93,000 bags, which basically means on a normal day, around 12,000 bags are dispatched a day. On a very busy day, 15,000 bags will be dispatched within the area. Our biggest user, as you can see, is EasyJet. They can dispatch a bag direct down into the hole where they'll get picked and go to the aircraft in usually between 1 minute 20 and 1 minute 30 seconds. Most of this actual interaction, passenger does themselves. So there's very little use for an agent doing within this area, apart from checking they have the right ID, they have their correct passport and their boarding card. Once that's been done, they then go across to the terminal itself, they put their boarding card on, follow all the processes on the screens. They can then self-dispatch their bag through. If there's a bag that's overweight or there's any payment to pay, they can actually do that on the chip and pin that's actually there as well, which is available to do.
So what you've got here, you've got your self-service bag drops that you saw. So once you've checked your bag in, come through and you see these little yellow sensors, almost look like crash helmets up above each desk. There are intruder detections, because what we get, you've got this lovely open area, nice and bright, and kids get away from their parents, they jump through, and when the last thing we want is anyone on the belts.
So we've just seen two of the most important parts of the initial interaction of a customer at an airport. First is check-in. This is an entire check-in area which is completely automated, which is self-service, which means these machines right here, there's all screens and it's all basically just do it yourself. You get your tags, you scan your passports, you do everything, and then once you put your bag on here, it goes into the system. And we've also had a chance to go look behind the scenes to see what's in there. And over there, there's sort of safety mechanisms of how we keep an environment like that safe. If you look down and you look up, you can't even see it, but there's like a yellow scanner, and that yellow scanner detects human beings that try and run after their bag to go through there. Don't ever try and run into the baggage system. It's dangerous. Don't do that. If something does go in, then tell some of our staff and they'll be able to get it for you. But if you do detect it in there, there's literally an auto detector that will be like, can't come in here.
You can't park this, huh?
It'll stop you from going in and it'll stop the systems so you can stay safe. But there you go. The first interaction for most people at the check-in environment before they go airside.
Today was a really good day. I really enjoyed seeing many people work and different fields you can do. We only thought airports was only pilots and security guards, but we found out there's many more working spaces and many more people that are working there.
Today was amazing. All right, I may seem a little bit tired, but in the inside, I am full of energy. Today at Gatwick was absolutely amazing. We got to experience from firefighters to seeing the Hot Wings, seeing planes on fire, stuff that we see on TV shows. We've seen today in in real life. You know what I felt like when the plane got on fire right behind us?
What?
You know those scenes where the superheroes walking and there's like a huge fire behind them.
Explosion.
Exactly that. That's how I felt. And then
felt like Batman, yeah.
exactly that. And the experience of just being at an airport, seeing everything behind the scenes, I think it was really beneficial. Being only 2 years older than the guys here, it felt so beneficial to me. But yeah, how about you, bro? How have you enjoyed today?
I love it. I mean, look, I've been at the airport for years now, but every single time I go behind the scenes at an airport, the buzz just never dies.
Exactly.
It's always there. The buzz is amazing at an airport, and that's why I like to promote. That's why I became the airport guy, I guess, because I want to teach people. I want to show people that this buzz exists. But more than that, you can be a part of that buzz. So the links in the bottom, I'm going to put some links to the career sites. I'm going to put links to other places that you can find more information. Also, there's something called the Fantasy Wings program. So if you're in the UK and you want to learn more about the aviation industry, join the Fantasy Wings program. That's a program that I actually run to be able to teach you about the aviation industry. So if you've made it this far and you want more, join the Fantasy Wings program. Click on the links below. There's all these different resources that you can learn from. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all of this sort of stuff, because I want to take people like you on experiences like this. Let us know what companies you want to go to next, what do you want to see in the future, and we will make it happen.
We will make it happen, and that's me and Mo signing off. Take care.
Let's go.